Oh, my fellow brigaders and gaming enthusiasts and fellow GMs and so on and so forth. Welcome to the Batman GM's mobile office. Currently behind a place called Wilma's Pub on Ingersoll in Des Moines. The rumbling in the background is the truck. I got a job to do here in about 15, 20 minutes. Enough time to do one of these things and knock them out, right? We got so we have day 27, the RPG a Day challenge for 2017. What are your most essential tools for good gaming? Well, obvious things are people are going to say, well, we need to have the game book and the module, and we need to have that and that. Okay. And we all talk about 100 different game systems all the time. Everybody's got their favorites. No one game system's right or wrong. Right? It's just like no one set of essentials is right or wrong. For me, what essentials do I need to have? The most essential tools for good gaming is the right mindset, the right attitude, understanding the spirit of the game, a good core group of players, whether they're new or they're veterans. Obviously, we've all had those opportunities where we've had the same group of players for a number of sessions, a number of months, or maybe years. And we all get together and we all know we're here for the table. And if we're all enthusiastic about it, we have some really good game sessions. And occasionally we'll get somebody who's off their feed and things don't go so well, or it gets cut short. Usually, if you know you're not into it today, you're better off calling in and say, I'm not going to, I just don't feel like it, and not playing. The noobs, it's essential. It's essential to have new players, to encourage people to play, to support our hobby and our mutual passions, to introduce new generations to the concept, showing them how to do it well, not necessarily right, but well, and how to get them essential, so they have that need or desire or interest, right, as it is. Uh, you can make an argument, well, in order to play a game right, I need a good core book, and I need this book and that source book and this thing and that thing, and unless you're spur of the moment coming up with this stuff out of your head, or you're a walking encyclopedia. And I've got a cousin, she's like that. She could have read all this stuff and never needed a book again because she has it photographically in her head, which is scary beyond belief. Really don't understand these people very well. And I'm not that person, so I'm going to need my core book, maybe a couple good source books for whatever game I'm playing. But I'm going to need my pencil papers. I'm going to need a notebook, ideally to keep good notes in, which I'm terrible doing. Making them organized, I'm terrible at that too. It takes time to go back and reorganize things after a session in order to make it so it has a flowing timeline of what went down and what was going on, and that way I can better prepare for the next session, because we're playing an open sandbox. Even if you're playing in a module, sometimes people have a habit or a tendency to go off on a tangent, go off and do things on their own way, and you're not prepared for it. What are you going to do? You know, a good set of dice, even a bad set of dice. I've been in situations where I had no dice whatsoever, and I had to use a deck of cards. And you can create a set of dice, if you will, with a deck of cards. You just take out the base cards and you leave your aces. Your ace represents a 1, so now you've got 1 through 10, and black and red. So if you want a percentage, 1's 1s, black's 1s, red's 10s, bang. A D20, well, the reds represent the 11 through 20, and the blacks represent the 1s, or vice versa, whatever works for it. It's doable. And in a pinch, right? Uh, you got to be creative sometimes when your resources are limited. So, the spirit, the essential mindset for the game, for running what you're trying to do, what your vision of it is, that's essential. Doesn't matter what game system it is, right? I'm just saying. So, something to keep in mind. What's essential for me may not be essential for you. That's just my opinion. And of course, that's the Batman GM speaking, and it is what it is. You all have a good day, and while we're on the subject, I'm grateful for the opportunity that this has presented me. For those of you that have viewed my videos, and then in the future will do these things, probably my mistake. That the opportunity to be connected with a group of enthusiastic individuals such as y'all has been a privilege and an honor. And I don't say it enough. Well, that's the truth. And the fact of the matter is, um, what good's a hobby if you can't share? That just is what it is, right? So, good luck and on to the next one, right?